Good morning, fellow elective teachers. This morning we are going to be working on meeting 4 of Tools for Teaching Study Group Activity Guide, in which we are touching on say, see, do teaching. And not only am I going to demonstrate and have you practice partner teaching, but I chose PDF printing for you so that maybe it might be something useful in the classroom at the end of the year when we are required to submit multiple reams of paper to Virginia with our Zangle reports. I thought it might be neat for you to learn how to do this electronically so that you can submit them on disk. That's what I do at the end of the year rather than take all that paper. So the first thing we need to do is to start our browser, which I use Internet Explorer. You typically find that in your start menu on your taskbar. And then if you're anywhere on campus, you can type Zangle and press enter, and that will take you to the appropriate website. And then of course we want teacher connection. Now I'm sure by now on your computers you probably have it as a favorite, but for the purposes of today's demonstration and in case you're ever somewhere on campus not on your own computer, this is an easy way to access it. And of course here is the URL that you would need outside of the district to get to this page. And then you would click login right here. And then here it's your last name, comma, your first name initial, and then your password. And that's whatever you set it as. You can press enter on your keyboard here or press log on. And then we are Palo Verde Valley High. You can double click this or you can click this once and click select. All right, teach your partner. Good job, partner teaching, folks. So the next step would, of course, to be to go to Zangle reports. Then you're given a variety of choices. I spoke of printing to a PDF our gradebook summary report that we normally print in multiple pages and submit to Virginia at the end of the school year. So let's go to the gradebook. And then we go to task summary spreadsheet. For the purposes of this activity, let's just choose one class. Leave everything as default. That means leave everything set as is. One thing I do recommend though, but maybe you need it, I take out my legends. But for the purposes of this activity, let's leave them in case you like to have those. And then create the report. Now yours is going to be multiple pages, and for the sake of confidentiality, I've blanked out my names for this demonstration. Okay, teach your partner. So the next step is going to be to save this electronically so that you have an electronic copy. You would go to File, Save a Copy. Sometimes you may get this message. If you got it and clicked this here, you won't ever see it again because it says do not show this message again. But this basically tells you that there are some things, if you made any changes within this window, that unless you have these versions, you can't save those kind of changes. Say it's a form that you're filling out. You can't save that. So you're only saving a copy of the original. If you do get this, click OK. And then you're going to choose a place in your computer. I like my documents. Yours is going to look a little different on this side because these computers in this lab are running on Windows XP. So on this side, you're going to click on My Documents, which will take you to the same place. And then let's just call this Tools for Teaching Zangle Example. Also with your name, because I've logged in as me today on all these computers to save time. We can't all save the same document in the same place, which is typically what you're trying to do. So put Tools for Teaching Zangle Example and your first and last name and click Save. Okay, Teach Your Partner. So now we're done with that part of the report, so we can exit out. We can close this. You can either use this button or this button. And then you want to log out. You never want to leave yourself logged in, and it actually times out within, I think, 10 minutes. I don't know if you've ever been frustrated before when you go to put in attendance for the next period and you've been timed out. So log out. You can close your browser. And then let's go find this and make sure we saved it correctly. So you're going to want to go to your Start menu. Yours again will look a little different, but up here you should have a My Documents. Mine just simply says Documents, so I'm going to go in there. And then I'm going to navigate down to my Tools for Teaching Example. Now we're going to see several right now with each of our names. So go ahead and click on yours. And actually you can double click, or you can you do want to double click here. I'm sorry. Okay. And then you should see the document that we were viewing before in Adobe Reader, if all has gone well with no technical difficulties. Very well, students. Teacher partner, this last step, and we are done with this section of the demonstration. Hope you enjoyed it.